Everybody, back with Mental Monday. I got a good one for you today, and we go back to my theory of the hypocritical athlete. If you've watched my podcast, it's something I bring up that no one's ever written a book on, that they need to. And today the topic is respect. And so you guys know, if you listen to me, that you know I hate things that are just like, this is black and white. And so it's funny because with respect, you have people on both sides of the board, and a lot of times they probably don't even realize they're contradicting each other or themselves. You know, there's one that says, you have to respect all your opponents, you have to try hard, otherwise you could lose. And there's another person that says, respect no one, show no one any respect. And so the truth, the obvious truth of the matter for anyone who is smart is that the truth is somewhere in the middle. And so, you know, you don't want to give people too much respect where you become fearful of them or their moves or whatever. And you don't want to give people too little respect where you have no respect for what they're doing and you get yourself in trouble. And so I was actually having this conversation with my athletes, and so let me get down to the nitty gritty of it. And there's a handful of different ways this works. So number one would be those kids who always wrestle close matches. And part of that is that they don't respect their opponent's ability to beat them, or they don't respect their ability to lose. Okay? And so when the match is 3-2, obviously one takedown, one mistake, one slip, anything of any sort makes the match 4-3, therefore you lose. So you did not have enough respect for the fact that the match was 1 point, and that if there was a takedown you could get beat. And the other place this happens a lot is right in my wheelhouse, is in the area of scrambling. Okay? People don't respect the dangerous moves enough. And so what that means is, hey, in wrestling, one move can pin you. It can be over. And so you get these kids they're actually really good scrambled. They're smart, they know what they're doing, but they don't have enough respect for what their opponent's doing. And so, you know, they let themselves get in that bad position, then all of a sudden they're in the back, then all of a sudden they're pinned. And, you know, I see it happen all the time. And so the obvious other end of that spectrum is that you have too much respect for your opponent's, say, their scrambling abilities, and you won't ever shoot because you're so fearful of what's going to happen if you do shoot. Okay? And so, again, what you need to do is not take either one of these black and white statements and hold them true to yourself. You don't need to say, I need to respect everyone. You don't need to say, I respect nobody. You need to find that balance. You need to know intuitively when this guy has a move that's really scary and you don't want to get into it. So you actually do give that one position or those two positions a little bit of respect. Okay? But not too much. And then you need to know when, hey, this guy really has nothing for you, and you shouldn't give his, you know, he's got a cradle, but it's actually a really bad cradle, or he has a spladle or a headlock or something, but it's actually a really bad headlock or spladle. And so instead of giving those things respect, which those will make your match a lot harder, when you should give them no respect because they're not very good moves, and you should move forward and just wrestle with your game plan. So the topic today is respect. And I can't stand that people have saying on this end or this end when the truth is definitely somewhere in the middle. And the truth probably varies by who you're wrestling, by their style, by what your skill set is. The truth is very, very varied. That's kind of a tongue twister there. So I hope this makes you think more deeply about what you should respect about your opponent, how much you should respect them. And the truth is it's somewhere in the middle. So have a great Monday. I hope that gives you some perspective. I hope you enjoyed that. Peace.